Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. Here we are once again on this beautiful sunny morning, and what you have here is what will be your very last shot of clear glass on the Lamborghini. Taking the car in this morning to Foss Car Audio and Tint to get the windows done today. I'm going to do a full vehicle tint, including the windshield. So we're going to get out here and get rolling. We'll get it down there. I'll let them have the car for the day. I'm going to go ahead and drop it off. Let them do their magic. I am not a tint guy. I know absolutely nothing about it. We're going to go with a ceramic tint. It's supposed to be their high-grade stuff, if that means anything to anyone else. So anyway, there's some before shots. Let's get down there and get this rolling. Hopefully get the car picked up later today, and I can show you guys some after shots. More than anything, not just for styling, I want to protect the leather, specifically the leather dash. It's in such immaculate condition on this car for 2004. Some of these I looked at were all peeled up around the vents and all up here. The leather tends to curl and as it dries out. Any of you guys that know much about the Lamborghinis, I'm sure you've seen that on some of these cars. So for more than anything, leather protection is my goal. However, I do think the black and orange theme will be brought out with the darker windows as well. So let's get down there, let's get going, see what they can do for us. Here we go, guys. Here we are at Foss Car Audio and Tint. Good place. Never had any issues with them before. They've done great work. I actually did the Camry window tint down here before as well. Had a minor issue with the rear window. They squared away, redid it, no issues. So we're back for more. Let's see how they do on the Lambo. Here she is, guys, all dropped off. Here we are at Foss Car Audio and Tint. I gotta walk away and leave my baby for the day. Anxious to see her when we get back. Well, here we are, guys. Epically frustrated and disappointed. Only in Washington State can the weather do a complete 180. I am officially the idiot driving the Lamborghini in the pouring rain. I didn't do a review video when I picked it up from Foss Car Audio and Tint because it was starting to spit rain, and I thought, well, if I jam out, I can get home before the roads get soaked. And as you can see in our lovely rush hour traffic, that absolutely did not happen. So unfortunately, it's going to be hard with wet windows and raindrops all over to get some good footage. So far, I'm happy with what I see. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get the car dried off, get it in the garage, and I may have to wait for better weather, maybe tomorrow. I don't know what the weather's supposed to do, and get some decent before and after video for you guys. A little bit frustrated. They told me when I dropped the car off they weren't going to do the windshield for me. They were supposed to do the windshield. Like I said, wasn't going to do anything dark, but I did want a little bit of UV protection on that leather dash. And basically the only reason they wouldn't want to do it is they didn't want the liability of having to mess around with such an expensive windshield. So it seems to me like a little bit of a cop-out. However, if they didn't feel comfortable doing it, I was much more appreciative that they were honest with me and didn't tackle it versus trying to do something that they just didn't want to mess with, weren't comfortable messing with, and then having to deal with the poor craftsmanship possibly, or potential issues that may have become with it. So may have to find someone else in the future that is willing to do the windshield for me. Other than that, I'm happy with it so far. So we'll get it in, dry it off, get the raindrops off of it so I can get a better look at it, and as soon as weather permits, I'll show you guys. Finally got it cleaned back up and dried off. So far, from what I can tell, they did a really good job. It's not abnormal to see tiny little bubbles, some slight streaking. If you've never dealt with tint before, not that I know much about tint, but I have had numerous vehicles. Everything I've got has window tint on it. I've dealt with it before, so the small bubbles and things like that aren't a big deal. They should go away within a few days in short time, although I have had tint where they've had to fix it for me and redo it because they've got little pieces of lint or something trapped under there. But yeah, so far this looks really good. Happy with it. Like I said, hopefully we'll have better weather tomorrow. I'll get this thing out in some sunshine. I'd like to give you guys some good shots and see what it looks like. All right, guys, here we are. Not that I've got sunshine or a beautiful day, but the rain finally went away. As you can see, things dried up. Got the car cleaned up again. Get it outside here in the daylight so we can at least get a good look at the car. Super happy with the way it turned out. There's very few, very small, minor air bubbles. Light streaking. Nothing major. Things should dissipate and disappear in just a few days. We'll certainly keep an eye on it. If there's issue, we'll take it back in, but really couldn't be happy with the way the car turned out. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed tagging along with me this time. Not that I did actually any DIY work on this one, but it's just kind of fun to do things to the car that I've been wanting to do and little slight changes I wanted to make. Super happy with the way it turned out, progressing as planned in my mind. Stay tuned for more of the Lamborghini. Summer's just kicking off, and hopefully there's much more to come with the car. See you guys on the next one.